Hey guys, and welcome to another craft video. If you're new here, I'm Jo, and if you're returning, you already know that. So yeah, today's video should have been a Halloween project, but unfortunately I didn't like it when I finished it, so I thought I would make something else for you today instead. So for today's craft, you will need a frame. I'm doing an upcycle of 2 coasters that I got from a charity shop. I'm also going to be using some of the chalk furniture paint in green. Again, this is from Poundland and it's £2 a tin. These are the coasters that I got from a charity shop. I paid 50p each for them, and I knew I wanted to do something with them. And yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to do a little bit of a picture or a piece of art with them. So you'll also need some paper of your choosing. This is the new Knoll collection that's in Poundland, and I want to use the music pieces, and there's only 4 pieces in it, which is perfect for the amount that I need. You'll also need some embellishments of your choosing, some pearl garland, and then you'll need a ruler, some PVA glue, a hot glue gun, and also if you decide that you want to do some bird nests, you'll need some wire, some pliers, and some beads of your choice. So I used to make them years and years ago, and I'll show you how to make them. But the first thing I'm going to do is take everything off the frame, get rid of the glass, and I'm going to go and spray paint it. And while it's drying, I'm then going to glue the pieces of paper to the back of the frame. So I won't be using the glass in the finished piece, so this will be what I'm using to glue the paper on, and I'm just using some PVA glue. And after I stuck them down, I noticed that the backs were coming through, but hopefully you won't be able to see this once I've finished. So I'm going to let that dry and let the frame dry, and I can't put the coasters in place because I need to know where the frame is once it's dry. So I'll show you how to make these little bird nests while I'm waiting for that. And I'll bring the camera closer. So to do the bird nest, you need some wire that's flexible enough for you to bend, but strong enough that it will keep its shape. And you're just going to add the 3 beads to the end and then loop it to secure them in place. And this is the base of the bird's nest. And then once the 3 beads are secure, we're just going to start wrapping the wire around the outside of the beads. And you can put as much as you want or as little as you want around the beads, but what I'll do is I'll speed the video up while I get to a point where I'm happy with the amount of wire I've got around the outside, and I will be back once that is done. So I'll just quickly say while I'm doing that if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, it's great to see you all again. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the birthday wishes as well. It was really, really sweet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you leave a comment, I'll always reply. And if you've not subscribed and you want to, that'll be fantastic. Okay. So once you're happy with the amount of wire around the outside, just decide which bit you want the top to be or the bottom. And then we're going to cut off quite a few inches of wire, and this is just to finish everything off and secure it in place. So to secure it in place, we're going to feed the wire through the middle or the gap between the beads, and we're just going to pull the piece of wire tight to form a loop, and it's just to secure all the wire that's around the outside in place. And once you've done one loop, I'm going to do another one. And again, just pull tight until it's secure. So once you're happy with the amount of times you've gone round, I normally do 2 or 3. I'm then going to move round in between the next 2 beads. and do exactly the same thing. Just feed the wire through, pull it through, and it might be easy to use pliers to do this until it's secure. And like I said, I used to make these years ago for necklaces. You can do them in any colour you want depending on what beads you use. I wanted cream to match the coasters and the paper that I used. And then once you've done 2 hoops or 2 times through in the middle, then you can move on to the last 2 beads and just feed it through. And then you can either cut or just bend the last bit of wire into place, and then it's finished. So yeah, I'll be adding this to the frame somewhere or to the picture, and hopefully the frame should be dry now. The chalk paint doesn't take long to dry at all. It dries really quick, which I'm really happy about. So I'm going to grab the frame and I'm going to attach the back onto it, and I'll do that off camera, and I'll be back once that's done, and then I'm going to glue the coasters into place. So I'm just arranging where I think I want the coasters and in which order I want them. And then I'm just going to use a ruler to just measure roughly and make sure that they are in place. And then I'm going to use a good amount of glue. And then I'm just going to stick that to the paper. And then I'll stick the other one down off camera, and then I'll be back for the next step in the video. Okay, so they're both secure, and now I've decided I'm going to add some pearl garland around the outside of both the coasters. So I'm just going to glue that into place with the hot glue gun, and I'll be back once I've done that bit. And then I also decided to just add a little bit over the bit where the 2 pieces of paper joined. And then my plan was I was going to add some flowers and foliage around the outside, and I did do that, and then I took it off because I didn't like it, and I thought I'd leave it quite simple and just add 2 of the embellishments, the rosettes, and then place the bird nest somewhere on the photo as well. So I'm going to glue them down, and then I will be back to show you what it looks like. So here we go. Here is the end result. I hope you like it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Not bad for something that costs less than £4 to make, and I do really like it now that it's in my living room. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. So like I said, give it a thumbs up if you like it, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and I will see you on tomorrow, Monday, for my next project that I'm working on. And yeah, I've spray painted them, they're drying in the hall, and I'm going to carry on making it tomorrow and get the video up for you then. So for now, take care everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.